it's neat to do a project with 4 bass players, because normally we think of music only being enough room and music for 1 bass player. And so to have 4 bass players is kind of looking at things a little bit sideways. So neat to be playing an instrument that is really at the beginning of its career, the beginning of its life, and has all this music that we're all kind of discovering, and many different people are experimenting with all different kinds of sounds it can make. And it's a really fun time to do a project like this where we can experiment with bass, doing regular bass parts, but also doing chords and melodies and textures and rhythms and all the different kinds of things that bass can do. And in this case it's really nice because the project will be maybe even all bass, maybe some other instruments, but maybe just bass.
Synth player, and then you move on to the bass player, and then you move on to the melody guy, whereas and move around the other players, as opposed to, you know, constantly having to play one particular thing or everything. You know, it's extremely cool how you move around like that. You're very versatile.
Again, that to me, that's what makes the instrument so exciting, is that we can do so many different kinds of things in music.
If I detuned the bass, I'd have to relearn how to play it. I mean, I'd have to work a specific tune out. You just retuned the thing and knew where everything was and knew how to play it. I mean, that must have taken years to be able to do.
Well, the trick is, I mean, just to know music, really, not think so much about the bass.
It's hard to make the bass fit with another bass or multiple basses. What types of things do you often do? I mean, I know there are a lot of techniques that you have, like with the EBow and a lot of different things. What types of things do you do to make sure everything flows the right way and there's not too many people playing too much of the same thing?
This may sound like a bit of a cop-out, but it's really just listening. I think you just play with good musicians who are always listening to each other. And at that level, you never really think about the technical aspect of it. You just kind of stay out of the way when you should be staying out of the way, and you get in the way when you should be getting in the way.
Yeah.
And you never really even have to think about how you're doing that or what method you're using to get there.